Hello everyone, it's King Sloth and welcome back to another video. Today we're reacting to the Secret Service Bootcamp. This is what the US Secret Service, which look after the President of the United States of America, but it's what they go through in their training. Obviously they're classed as law personnel, a bit like advanced police officers, I believe. But we're going to see what they go through. I assume it's going to be some really absolute madness, like you're defending the president. It should be insane. That's like one of the biggest jobs you can get in the US in reality. But anyway, I sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We're aiming for 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Comment down below what you want me to react to next. I'll get it done. I will get it done. But anyway, let's get into it. Oh, Jesus.
I want you to take all the notions that you have about what we do in the Secret Service.
That's all I know.
On the movies and on TV shows, and I want you to throw it out.
With all the fake hands in the jackets, so they've actually got a weapon.
The Secret Service is the premier law enforcement agency in the world. It is by far the best protective agency that's ever been.
Big man Donald Trump.
Fail mission.
His wife.
That is now your responsibility. That is now the weight on your shoulders. Now you have to earn it every single day.
I like how they're all like proper suited and booted as well. Something about Secret Service. You see the black suits or the conspiracy theories, you run. Lock your door.
This is Secret Service Bootcamp. Before they join the Secret Service, all recruits have to graduate from the agency's 6-month training program.
Wow. Okay, so it's not just like, okay.
At the James J. Rowley Training Center in Laurel, Maryland.
6 months.
About 20 miles north of Washington.
Welcome to the James J. Rowley United States Secret Service Training Center.
On day 1, a new class of recruits.
But it says it's 6 months training. However, do they have to be like police officers before, or are they just like, I fancy doing Secret Service, I'm going to apply to do the training?
Arrives.
Do you know what I mean?
Have a seat. Every one of you sitting here right now, there was about 100 other applicants that tried to get the seat that you have earned. How did you earn that seat? You earned that seat by getting through our very, very difficult and in-depth vetting process. And you should be congratulated. And I hope you celebrate it, because the celebration time is over. Now's the time for business. Everybody clear on that? On Saturday, you will depart.
Before they begin their Secret Service.
I hope you celebrate getting here, because you're not celebrating any fucking time soon. Wow.
Specific training. These recruits will spend 3 months at the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center in Artesia, New Mexico.
Get back in the building now!
Before returning to Maryland for 3 more months of
It's
focused
just
training.
a fight village to get used to the scenarios.
That includes driving,
Ooh!
marksmanship, hand-to-hand combat, and realistic threat scenarios.
You're going to hear a phrase over and over and over again.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm kind of thinking I maybe should transfer to the Secret Service. I doubt I'll get vetted just because I'm doing this and reviewing them. But you know, it looks fucking cool. Not a lot, but the Americans make everything look cool, which is the problem.
What that means in layman's terms, ladies and gentlemen, is this. You don't get a bad day in the Secret Service. There's plenty of other pursuits out there, noble pursuits, lawyers, plumbers, firemen, doctors. If one of those folks has a rough night the night before, stays out late, they have to deal with their boss, some kind of disciplinary action. If you have a bad day and you don't do your job, you're going to change the world. Is there anyone that doesn't want to proceed at this point?
That's actually a really fucking valid point. If you fuck up on this job, the world is going to change, which is 100% true.
Recruits at various stages of training.
It's going to be a long week.
Get them games going.
Their first week focuses on a physical evaluation. And getting rid of any bad habits they may have brought into the academy.
We left yesterday without chairs being pushed in, and now we can't pay attention to detail 1 minute after the detail's given out. And we're laughing and joking in here. It is going to be an extremely long week. Do not make plans for Friday getting out of here on time, because that ain't happening.
Oh, so they go home. It's not like a phase 1 thing. It's like a Monday to Friday beasting, weekend off, and backtrain.
Film inside the
It's not that bad.
Our access was limited, and we were only able to film certain aspects of training, the rest of which remained secret.
Well, of course, it's got to be secret.
You will not be able to show yourself or any other members of the media here, and that's really for the safety of our protectees.
Of course, it is.
Advertise our playbook, so to speak.
For example, we weren't able to film any training that incorporated this partial replica of Air Force One.
Ooh.
To create specific scenarios where the president is threatened.
But why? Get it lay out of the plane?
Specifics into our protective methodology
Maybe.
we have in place for some of our protection. Clearly, some of those things we cannot share, and that's really to make sure that we're not giving any sort of an advantage to any of our adversaries out there.
Which makes sense entirely. Drivers against counterfeits.
America's first line of defense against the counterfeiter and the crank.
The Secret Service was founded in 1865.
Wow.
Primary mission: to combat the counterfeiting of U.S. currency.
The famed Secret Service, whose foremost duty is protecting the President of the United States and his
Yes.
family.
The Secret Service began its protective mission after the 1901 assassination of President William McKinley.
Yes.
The president's personal bodyguard. I go where he goes. I want to say
You're right.
that anybody who has no business with him better look out. And believe me, I don't mean maybe.
Wow.
Since the Secret Service began its protective mission, the
It's
president
their
has
full
remained
job.
a target.
Yeah, of course it's made a target.
Since 1901,
The president will always be a target from anyone looking to bring disrepute to the United States of America or generally the world. If a president gets assassinated, that ripples around the world. 100%.
President Kennedy has been the sole president to die at the hands of an assassin, despite
Yeah, true.
numerous attempts by others. Like in 1994,
Oh, Jesus. What the fuck?
when a gunman opened fire on the White House while President Clinton watched a football game inside.
Due to the weight of our protective mission, we have to
Secret
make sure
Service
that anyone
straight
who
on them.
is truly worthy of trust and confidence, which is our motto here.
But still,
Getting ready to go into
how did he get that close with, what was it? An AR? He had an AR. Just walking down the... Oh. Yeah, he had an assault rifle.
When a gunman
It took him that long,
opened fire on the White House,
like, for someone to be able to get that close to the fucking White House with an assault rifle is
the weight of our
beyond me.
protective mission, we have to
Beyond
make sure
me.
that anyone in those positions is truly worthy of trust and confidence, which is our motto here. We're getting ready to go into another campaign year
Wow.
to build up our workforce in order to help support that.
the base salary for new agents and
Ooh.
officers starts as low as $47,000 a year. Potential recruits apply.
How is that as low as 47,000? What is that? Is that like poor? Is that bad? $47,000. Because I'm thinking I'm on like almost half that. Like, come on now. That seems good to me.
Website, but most applicants are eliminated during an intense vetting process.
Generally, it takes quite a long time in order to get through our screening process. The very in-depth background checks, qualification to obtain a top secret clearance and maintain one, to undergo a polygraph examination, successfully pass that. They have a lot to be proud of just for the fact that they're sitting here.
Wow.
One thing to understand, guys, this is not a video game.
In this exercise,
And also, you wouldn't shoot.
interact with a video
What?
screen that
Both of them pull out the fucking weapon then. Both of them. Look, both of them. She's got no weapon in her hand.
One thing.
They all went to go and pull their fucking weapon out. The one on the left did, the one on the right, I don't believe he didn't, like, actually, he knew. Because they're not going to kill you. You saw the woman's hands and then you pull out your fucking pistol. I said, you don't need to.
This is not a video game.
That's very US.
exercise, recruits interact with a video screen that plays a scenario involving a potential threat to a protectee. And are judged on how quickly they're able to assess and respond to the threat.
So, there's the gun I knew I was going to find. What can I do with this?
Recruits also engage with role players who create realistic
Disarm, put it on your person. Yeah, that happens a lot.
Working in motor vehicles plays
Ooh, this looks cool. I wouldn't mind this.
protective transportation.
Ooh, nice cars as well.
High-speed Dodge Challengers
Ooh.
and Chevy Suburbans.
The Secret Service's mission is to get protectees safely from point A to point B. The training that we provide
Correct.
enhances that mission, that foundational driving that they are going to need to be effective Secret Service agents.
All right, is everybody ready?
Recruits also experience
Wow.
a rollover simulator to prepare them for what it's like inside a vehicle that's flipped over.
Next four up.
The instructor allows us in the simulator
What is this distracting in this role?
to experience it from the inside.
I don't get what the point of that is.
Hours on the firing range.
You don't spin that fucking slow when you crash.
They cross paths with active agents who've come back to the academy for in-service training. Recruits engage in water-based scenarios.
Okay, I'd be good at that. I fucking love.
Escape from this apparatus.
I love anything to do with water. Love
Which
it.
simulates being trapped in a helicopter that's flipped upside down underwater.
Wow. I'd like this as well.
Learn control tactics.
Anything to do with water, I'd love. Anything to do with handheld combat, I'd love. Marksman, I'd love.
Male and female recruits train together throughout basic training.
Well, too right, because I doubt someone who's like a terrorist trying to kill the president's gonna be like, oh no, I won't hit you, you're a woman.
7% are female.
Of course there's gonna be it.
I'm gonna come around and check your seals one more time.
One of the most challenging parts of training occurs when the recruits are
They get
exposed
gassed.
to tear gas.
They're getting gassed! I'll write that. For those who know, getting gassed is what I like to say is the best and worst bit of phase one training in itself. The worst because you're getting fucking gassed. And the best because you see everyone else get gassed and we can all laugh at each other and have a laugh about it afterwards. It's shit, but also really good that you do it. I don't know how to explain. Unless you've done it, you won't understand it. It's crazy.
Oof, it's burning my eyes.
We
Yeah.
couldn't bring our camera inside the gas chamber, but we did convince an officer to shoot inside with an iPhone, showing us what it's like for recruits when they're exposed to the gas.
Oh, wow. Everyone's like, fuck, I can see. It is bad. Walking towards the wind, flapping your arms, like, get all the gas off there.
Once training is complete, these future agents and officers begin their zero-fail mission against the backdrop of an intense election year in a nation divided by politics.
We protect the office of the president. We're not political
Wow.
appointees. It doesn't matter to us who the people elect. We're going to protect those individuals with the same zealousness that we would
I
regardless.
like that. That's too
Political
right.
opinions don't come into play.
I like
What
that.
we're
So, whether you fucking agree or disagree, you're there to do a job. And that's why I respect these.
focused on is training, preparing them to do the job that they're going to need to do, and that's all that counts for us.
Wow. I like that. I've got a lot of time factor. That is really, really good. That was really good. I actually really enjoyed that. I would love if there's something like that in like the UK, like a secret service for the UK, like protecting the king. That'd be fucking cool. I'd love to do something like that. But then again, protecting the king or protecting what Rishi Sunak, equivalent, I guess. Prime Minister, President. Then again, there's not really a king or queen in America, so I wouldn't. It'd probably be the king then, wouldn't it? The king is the highest like, figurehead of the UK. In reality, that's what it is. But anyway, that's been King Sloth. Remember, leave a like, comment, subscribe. 3,000 subs by the end of the year. Come on, let's get it done. Get it smashed. Comment down below what you want me to react to next. And as always, it's been King Sloth. See you soon.